What's up, boys? Product in question. This is what we're vaping on today, boys. I say that you need me. I say that you care for me. Whoa. So, yeah, I decided to try it. I don't know. So anyway, that's what we're vaping on. Here's what I kind of prefer to vape, usually. Just the Delta 8. So, anyway. That dyno's coming in hard. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I can get some music detailed. I can get some 505 in here. Ooh. Whoa. See if I can get some music in here. Whoosh. Stream. See if I can get some no copyright music, man. Get a little ambiance. Ooh. And this stuff, man, like, compared to Delta 8, no cough. Like, there's no chance I'm ever going to cough with this stuff, man. There's no chance. Which, that could be a good thing. That could be a bad thing. Delta 8, if I hit something, even if it's a medium-sized hit, if I hit something hard, I'm going to cough, man. I'm going to cough my ass off if I hit something hard. That stuff, man, which that might be kind of scary. Again, that's not necessarily good, but this, again, this shit right here, there's no cough, man. There's no cough to it. I don't get a cough. I don't know. I say that you care for me. Whoa. So, alright, boys. Let's get some music in this thing.
Hey, baby, it's Huggies. Oh, and
I don't want that thing on detail alert. Hold on, son.
Crowded places, feel it sinking in. Lonely faces, say you need a friend. No matter.
Sheesh. How can we lead if we don't follow, my brothers? So, I'm just kidding. Anyway, what can I say? I don't know what music I just found up there, man. I just put something on there, man. Whatever. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. Sweet. It's not too bad. So, when I vape, I like to have a drink. Liquidate the palette there. Detail the palette. Liquidate. Oh, man. Moisten the palette. That's a terrible word. like a fucking idiot on stream right now. Oh god. So, you know, what can I say, boys? What can I say? 3 chi. Let's keep going. Let's take a fair hit here. I mean, that wasn't a great hit, but this stuff's just thin, man. I don't know. Delta 8's just thicker. Oh, this stuff's thin. I don't know what to say. Let me hit it again. I'm just gonna hold it in for at least. Like, see, that's not even that thick, really. But anyway. The taste is, I'll be honest with you, out of 10, the taste is probably like 3 out of 10. The taste is not. Oh, man. You can't give it a 0 out of 10 because there's things that literally taste like shit. Like, for example, shit. Right? That's what tastes like shit, so you can't give it a 0. So actually a 3 is pretty low. I think I'd give it a 5. The taste is not great. Yeah, if on a scale of 0 to 10, like the worst taste ever known to mankind, the greatest ever to 10, I mean it hits a 5. Like it's nothing crazy off-putting. There's a little bit of a. I feel like I taste I don't know. Maybe I'm just drinking. I feel like there's something. It's a synthetic vape kind of taste. Whatever. Delta 8 tastes better. The strawberry cough extract and the blue dream, these are my 2 favorite ones, man. If you want to try Delta 8, that's what you try. That's it. That's what you go to first. Does it say I don't know, it's extract. It's spelled deltaextracts.com. deltaextrax.com. That's what that is, man. The 3 chi, everybody knows that, right? 3 CHI. Just type that in the Google browser there. You just put 9 you'll find it on there. They got different flavors, man. I should have got something different. I went with green crack because it was a sativa and it had the word crack on it, and I just figured it was like uplifting. I didn't want anything to make me go to sleep, so I just thought, well, hell, I guess I'll go with this, because I don't care about the flavor. Flavor to me don't mean that much, but it is, as far as flavor, it is pretty bad. It's pretty terrible, but it's not something that would make you puke. That's why I can't give it a 3 out of 10. To me, like when you hit a 3 out of 10, you're approaching like you're sick. You're about to puke. 3 to 4 out of 10. So I give it a 5. You know. There's a butterfly. Butterfly right there. Well, all I can say is, dude, there's a salty ambiance, dude. There's something. I don't like the taste of it, man. I'll just let that be known. I do not like the taste of this shit. Terrible. But it's something I'm willing to do because I'm doing this for science. I'm comparing Delta 8 to Delta 9. This is for science, man. This is one of the greatest vape comparisons of all time, man. This is one of the greatest, one of the most wonderful, stunning. Wait. What are we watching, man? Oh, that's the average. Anyway, man. All I can say is, what's better? Like, what would you rather, like, Delta 8, pure. If I'm gonna go Delta 8, I'm going pure, man. I'm going all in. You know, I'm not gonna mix in Delta 10. I'm not gonna mix in D whatever. I'm not gonna mix in HHC, DCT, whatever they come out with, whatever new acronym it is. I'm not gonna mix it. I'm just gonna go straight Delta 8 as much as I can. Everything else, when you look at a lot of these stuff that mix it in, the primary ingredient's Delta 8, right? It's at least 70% Delta 8, 75%. So if you're going Delta 8, you may just get Delta 8. Just get whatever the cheapest, whatever it is, Delta 8. I like these because of the flavor, you know, like I said, the Blue Dream, Strawberry Cobb. But yeah, I don't know. It's got, I don't know. The taste isn't good, but it does seem to be hitting okay. We will continue to, for science, in the name of science. You know, Magellan once said, what did that man say? Magellan once said, unlike the mediocre, intrepid spirits seek victory over those things that seem impossible. This is winner! I don't know, Magellan has some weird quotes, man. What can I say? Go forth to meet the shadowy future without fear and with a manly heart. Okay, that's Ferdinand Magellan again. This man was very uplifting, I'll tell you that. Anyway, man, I prefer the Romans, but yeah, man. Let's continue to crack it out, boys. See if I can. I'm diving in deep today. Like I said, the vapor is very thin. I'm looking at the camera right now. I'm looking right at OBS, man, as I'm streaming this. I'm not even looking at anything else. I'm monitoring the chat with my phone, okay? But what I can tell you is, it's thin, man. I can see it on the video, but I'm almost trying to puff it out a lot just so you can kind of see it. But if I just really just ease the vapor out slowly, you wouldn't be able to see it. That's why I'm pushing it out so you can kind of see it. But yeah, it's very thin. Like I feel a little bit of a cough. I do feel a little bit of a cough, man. You know what I mean? But Delta 8, you cough every hit. Like it builds up. Like it's so big. Delta 8. And I guess why I'm kind of excited is I just wanted to compare the 9.0. I just wanted to see what it was all about versus the 8. Because, you know, I'm not in a state that marijuana is legal, so legally I can't get like, oh, the vape's exactly what I want to get. You know what I mean? I can't get exactly what I want to get for a vape. But the 9.0, it takes longer to metabolize, so apparently it takes like 20 minutes to metabolize. Maybe to start. Anyway, the package says take 1 to 10 hits, wait 20 minutes. I don't know if they say it. It's like, anyway, they also sent these to me for free. One thing I can say for a fact is I have experienced strong effects from Delta 8 edibles. Let me say this again. Delta 8 edibles. I've experienced strong effects. Stronger than the vape. stronger than vaping it. So I'm probably going to take both of these. It's just a little mini bag. I'm probably going to take these. I don't want to mix it up with my experimentation though. This is for science, boys. The reason I'm only vaping this and not the Delta 8 right now, I've vaped the Delta 8 all the time. That's all I ever vape is Delta 8, either extract strawberry or wood green. Very rarely the Cali orange or banana. Sometimes I have to go get that from a local vape shop. Because for whatever reason I forgot to order some or whatever. Anyway, I've got like about 2 or 3 carts. I've actually got about 3 carts on hand right now of the blue dream. That seems like a lot, but they're selling for like $8.99. So 3 carts really ain't that big of a deal. That's like 1 cart. They're only the 1 grams though. But I guess they're phasing that out in favor of the in favor of the I don't know what I'm saying. In favor of the 2 gram carts. Because now you see 2 gram, like I prefer the 2 gram. Like I used the 1 gram carts for so long. Now I only use the 2 grams. Now from now on here on out, I'm only gonna order the 2 grams. I prefer to order online and get them shipped. I don't like going in shops because when I go in a shop, I kind of feel pressure. I don't know. I guess I have anxiety, whatever. I feel pressure. You know, I feel like if I walk out and don't buy something, or if I don't find what I want in like within a certain time frame, I start getting anxiety because I'm like, well, you know, they're looking at me, I'm looking at them, or they thinking that I'm gonna pay, or they think I'm just staring. It's very awkward now. I don't know. That's weird for me. I'm kind of not a socialite really, but so yeah, I kind of just prefer buying it online personally, man. But brother, where you been, man? I messaged you 5 times, man. I assumed that you'd shun me, so I don't know. I figured you were eating. I figured you were ignoring me, man. How you been? Dude, check this out, man. I just purchased, I've been vaping this, oh god, this new thing, man. It's getting pretty good. I never stream anymore, man. Hold on. He already left already. Oh, he's not in here anymore. Dragon Blade, are you still in here, man? Oh, okay. About to say, man, I'm lonely. Don't leave me, brother. I'm just kidding. No, seriously, I'm gonna take another hit of this real quick. Alright, so again, man, 3 cheese. Look at this. This stuff right here, man, I'm telling you, it's Delta 9 with an acetate. It breaks down in the liver, metabolizes. They say it may even be more potent than regular D9. I don't know, man. I'm trying it out on stream. I don't know if this stuff's gonna, whatever it is, man. I don't know if this is like placebo effect, but I'm not getting that much of a strong effect from it, though, really. It's not like, to me, it's not hitting me any greater than Delta 8 would be, I guess. It does take longer to metabolize. This does have to metabolize because it has an acetate on it. And it's so thin, man. It's, you hear that thing? Oh. Like it's thin. It's so thin. Yeah, it's hard to, you can barely see on the camera though. It's so thin. God, I don't know. Delta 8, every time you vape that stuff, you cough your ass off. And every time you take a hit of Delta 8, for me, what it does to me, it makes me cough. If you take a proper, like actually a fairly good, like 2 or 3 second, and then inhale, hold it for a couple seconds, exhale, I mean, you're gonna cough, man. I feel like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, I do, it's just so thick. This stuff's not really that thick. Anyway, what the fuck am I watching, man? Oh man, what was that? Okay, I'm back. Hold on, dude. I didn't know what that was. No. Anyway, I'll be right back, man. I have to get a soda. Hold on. But what I can tell you, man, I'm using a Luca Seahorse Pro, I think. This thing right here. Now, what I can tell you about this device is, if you notice, there's a piece of paper. I put that in there acting as a splint between the screw and whatever the fuck, you know, what it screws into, basically. I'm using that as a splint. A lot of these carts don't fit in good with this. I don't know if this vape wore down or whatever. I think it was my actual vape. I don't know. Anyway, if you ever have a cart that don't screw in, you just put a dang paper in there. Use it as a splint, man. But this thing right here, man, I've woke up laying on top of this. I've dropped this probably at least 50 times. I've dropped it on concrete. I've dropped it on wood. I've dropped it on carpet. I've fucking rolled over it in the bed at least 20 times. I've used this thing so fucking much. It's ridiculous how much I use this thing, bro. It's split. It's split right there, man. It's been broke. Like, this thing's been fucking abused, dude. Thrown around. I treat this thing like utter trash. I treat this thing like fucking garbage. It's never messed up. Dude, it charges fast. It stays charged forever. So, I don't know. So, if you see a piece of paper come out of this, man, it's just because this damn thing will not mess up. And that's the Luca Seahorse Pro. Thing don't mess up, man. I don't know. It's fucking crazy. Oh, that looks kind of cool. It's because it's a green camo, man. So it's. Oh, yes. Anyway, taking a hit in here. How we doing, boys? said I couldn't do it, man. They said I couldn't. They said I couldn't make myself look any worse, and I did. I came on here, man. Look, I'm looking like a fool in front of the public. But you know what I am doing? I am telling the public exactly. That stuff's a salty taste. That stuff's salty. That's the only thing I could say about this, man. It's very salty. I don't know if that's just me, man. I don't know if I'm getting a mixed. I don't know what that is. It's like, almost like a hot gun. It's not hot, but it's like when you draw it in, it's very thin, so it gets warm fairly easily. So you feel like kind of the warm pool that's coming in. And then there's this taste almost on the tip of the tongue. I don't know if it's a metallic, kind of a salty, metallic kind of, and then in the upper roof of the mouth and around the mouth, like you just get this salty whatever. I don't know. It's not a good. I don't like it really. I'll tell you that. I don't like the flavor, man. But I don't know. We shall see. I'm trying to vape. I'm doing a whole session with this, man, to test it. I'm doing this for y'all, man. I'm doing this for y'all. Compared to what I'm used to. I've been using Delta 8 now for a long time. Probably since they brought it. I don't know. Probably since it was, I guess. I don't know. But anyway. I just wanted to see how this compared. That's why I'm just vaping this, because I've been vaping Delta 8 so long I don't have to vape it. I know exactly the effects. I'm constantly vaping. I vape every minute of the day, every second of the day. I'm always got my vape with me. The only time I'm not vaping is when I'm sleeping. I mean, I always vaping, man. I'm always vaping. And Delta 8, ever since the first day I used it, still makes me cough just as bad. Everything. The only thing that I've got used to is my throat's gotten used to it now. But ever since the first day using Delta 8 up until now, it doesn't change. It still hits my lungs like a freight train. That stuff is thick, bro. So, this stuff, man, I hadn't even coughed yet. It's unbelievable. I figured this stuff would make me cough like the first draw. This stuff's so thin. I don't know, it's just so thin. I'm gonna hold it in until there's basically no vapor. No, I'm not giving. You know, Dragon Blade, I'll be honest with you, man. You are subject to my mental illness on a daily basis, and I appreciate that. I do things that a lot of people, I'll be honest with you, would never do because I'm mentally ill. So I don't know, man. I appreciate you, brother. Because I'm really... Dude, did you see that? Oh, dude. I don't know, my cousin said, hey, why don't you do, I said, hey, I got this new, card. I said, hey, I got this new card, man. Online, legal. It's legal because it's got an acetate on the end of it. I don't know, it's weird, man. It's derived from hemp, whatever. I was going to test it versus Delta 8 when I'm used to using it. I don't know, man. So far, I'm kind of like this on it. I don't know. It's not impressive in that much so far. The extracts, man, the Delta 8 extracts, that stuff is fucking strong. I mean, it's not stronger than like smoking actual. I mean, I know, like, if you are in a legal state, you go to a dispensary and you get like pretty much pure extract or distillate or whatever concentrate, that's the strongest you can get, right? That's unbelievable. But as far as, you know, Delta 8, I feel like I don't know, this brand seems to be, the ones I've tried, that seems to be the best. my opinion. I don't know. So again, this is like 2 different manufacturers together as well. Like I kind of wish Delta Extracts would release some of this. And I don't know if that would even make a difference. I mean, you can go on 3G and see what this is, right? I mean, you can go on their website and see what they did. They did tests on it to show the cannabinoids and all that stuff, man. So you can see all the layout on there. You just go to their website and see all their products. So it's, I mean, it was lab tested. I don't know. That doesn't really mean anything. That was tested 5 months ago. I mean, it could be a bad batch. It could be, you don't ever know. Maybe they start putting less in it. I don't know. It could happen, man. I'm not saying it couldn't happen. But on their website is a COA. I forget what that stands for. Anyway, on all the boxes, there'll be a barcode on there that you can scan with a QR scanner. And it'll bring you the link to the website. Or you can go to the website and look it up and just see different what they are. It shows you the breakdown of what cannabinoids are in there, and God, I hope I'm saying that right. Oh, it's got a breakdown on there. It's got a mad breakdown on there. But I don't know, like for me, what it is I'm either doing this or smoking cigarettes, basically. So that's why I do this, man. I mean, I don't think that I get some kind of crazy, like I'm launched to the moon from this. But it does open your mind, I guess. If you've never used it, it will get you. I feel like I vape all the time now, so I feel like I can't even feel like I'm always vaping. I don't know, it's hard to make a compare. The only time I'm not vaping is when I'm asleep. It's just pretty good. And I had like 10 beers the other day in here. My everybody stream crazy. Madhouse in here. Sleep. I say. Dude, there's like a wolf of blood. I don't know, man. I basically looked up. Okay, here's what I did, boys. I have a green screen. I went to YouTube. I looked up. Everybody knows this. You can see the fucking advertisement right behind me, right? I went to YouTube. I found some random dinosaur shit on there. I don't know. That's what I did, man. Let's find a different one. I just enjoy it. I don't know what's up with it, but I'm just doing Jurassic theme here. Dinosaur theme. Archie, what more can I say about Archie? I can't say much more other than the fact that the man is fucking perfect. Never had a flaw in his life. He's basically, think of whatever the most perfect thing in your mind that you can never even touch it. You can't even imagine how perfect it is. Nothing in this existence would be that perfect. It's so perfect, it just fucking, bam, it slams you. I need to quit vaping when I do that stuff. It's getting me tight down. I think it's getting some paranoia going. I don't know, man. I think I like Delta 8 a little more, man. I think this stuff's kind of... I don't know. I don't know if that's just me, man. I had a paranoid hit that was just like that. It was just... I don't know what happened. I'm kind of a paranoid person. It's not too bad. Yeah. What can I say? South of the march. Join now. Join us now, boys. We're recruiting. We are recruiting. Listen, we're trying to get some troops. We need some guardsmen for the watchtower. Oh, fuck. Say, can y'all help us? You know, one thing I can say about Q is nicest man ever, man. That man's never done anything that was unkind that I've ever seen, bro. Stunning man. Great man, wonderful man. I don't know, me, however, I do things erratically. He's on moderator. He's on moderator. Guy's great. I gave him honorary moderator. I'll never take it away, man. You know, my previous moderator, I did kind of block the bastard, but that was my fault. I shouldn't have done that, man. I'm sorry. I couldn't see myself getting rid of Q on here, man. He's just, man, great. Great mod. Stunning mod. But what can I say, man? The Jurassic period, love that period. That's a great fucking period. Are we in the Jurassic still? Where are we at? God damn, 10 meters, boys. That's a tall motherfucking toss. I don't know. I didn't mean this. But yeah, Q, man, I don't know. He's a great guy. He's one of the few guys I can actually do. I'm not very agreeable with people, so. And dude, I'll ban some of things. I don't know. I'm not good at taking criticism. I admit that. I can admit that right now. I can say that. I'm not good at that. I'm terrible. Terrible at that. I'm really bad at that. It's not a good thing, man. I think everybody should be able to take criticism, really. I'll go ahead and philosophize that, boys. Now, that's coming from the great philosopher C-Dog. I'll go ahead and tell you, criticism, there's usually nothing wrong with criticism. Criticism, I'll be honest with you boys, is usually just about all positive. Even if it doesn't affect you positively, it can't really do nothing because it's just words, right? You know, criticism, that's different than going off and just fucking slapping somebody, right? Okay? You criticize, to me, there's really nothing negative about that. It can only go up. That can help me to understand my problem, looking out from outwards perspective there. So really, accepting criticism, but most people can't do it, man. Most people, like, if you go up to them and start cussing them out, you know, obviously they're going to get upset, which rightfully so. But criticism really just about, I mean, if you think about it, words cannot hurt me. It's literally a fact. Criticism to me is just about all positive, honestly. There is a negative. No, there's a negative. There is a 20%, 30% negative because it does cause anxiety in people. So, you know, some people don't like being criticized, and I don't really like being criticized. I mean, I can feel it, man. I feel the pressure. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a player, man. It's a mental player, but yeah, I'd say 20, 30%. But, criticism's good, though. Criticism, I think, usually is pretty good, though. Because as long as it's kept positive. I guess keeping it positive is not a bad thing. If somebody comes in and calls you, you know, a dirty ass piece of shit, and you know, you just shut your diaper and you're a little fucking dude or something. You know, I can understand. You might get a little upset. You're like, okay, well, this man just came in here and called me this, and this. He didn't say anything, offered no real actual positive criticism. He just cussed me out and left. Honestly, getting upset at that, though, would be stupid, because getting upset at that would cause me to be upset. My blood pressure would go up. My blood pressure going up ain't good because my belly's getting bigger. For me to get upset about criticism is ridiculous. For me to get upset about criticism, that's me hurting myself. Why would I do that? Why would I even consider that? RuneScape, I'll be honest with you, man. I'm too cheap to pay this subscription. I really enjoyed the game, man. But I kept thinking. I was like, okay, is it worth it for the sub? I mean, I know the sub's not much. It's not much. RuneScape is a very good deal. The sub is very cheap. You can get it for like $100 for a year. To me, that's a great deal. Okay, World of Warcraft's like what, $15 a month. EverQuest is like $15. Like I said, EverQuest is fucking ridiculous. And it's EverQuest for $19.99 is ridiculous how hard it is. That's not a bad deal, man. But I don't know. I started playing EverQuest. I know, man. Shane. I started playing EverQuest, man, and you know what happened? I just fell back. I don't know. I just fell back into it, man. EverQuest is so addictive, and I just ain't never really looked back. I don't know. I guess I see no need to. But RuneScape's probably number 2 for me, man. RuneScape. I'll be honest with you. If anyone, I'll tell you this right now, boys, because this man's talking behind me now. From our sponsors, our service care center here at Sea Dog Facilities, we'll take care of you here. Just bring your vehicle here, and we'll take care of you, okay? We'll give you our P.O. box. Come to that address. Stop by power, you know. We'll swing by the right telephone card. Thank you. Sea Dog Facilities. Anyway, shame, you know, no shame, no game is basically the bottom line, right? Hold on. That's an ad, man. Get that off of there. What is that? What is that? That's not... Look away, man. Look away. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Oh, I gotta cut that out of there. I didn't mean to have a burger and a Team 1 Toyota on there. Anyway, but what if that reveals my location? I don't know. I'm gonna have to end this video, man. Anyway, no, but what I can say to you, man. What was I saying to you? What was I talking about, man? But yeah, anyway, RuneScape. Oh, I know what I was saying. Yeah, RuneScape's great, man. RuneScape's a great game. Because if somebody came to me right now and said, okay, I need a game where it's a skiller, I'm progressing skills, and it's progression, I can craft. There's a in-game economy. It's a MMO, top-down MMO. I mean, who else fills that role? You got Albion Online, right? I mean, is that similar? I mean, I don't know nothing about that, man. But the only 2 I've ever seen is RuneScape, which is the original, which is the arguably is the best, you know, probably the best version. Even if they come out with stuff that's theoretically better, maybe RuneScape's still the OG. So, I mean, it is the founder. It's still extremely popular. So, I guess if you're looking for a game that's top-down, MMO, crafting, skilling, I guess that's the only game you can really look for, isn't it? Isn't that it? Isn't that it, man? I mean, Albion, I don't know. Albion Online, is that any good? I feel like that's a ripoff. I don't know. I feel like that's a rip. I feel like people think, Albion, that's a ripoff, you know, RuneScape protects it. I don't know. Albion may actually be something totally different. It is kind of popular. But anyway, I just went back to EverQuest. Oh my god, what is that? Whoosh. How you like my music, man? I found it on YouTube, dude. I'm streaming this live 24/7, baby. I'm in here. Dinosaurs behind me. I got that. Trying out Delta 9 0. That's with the acid tank. Got that as well. Legal to purchase online. Right from him. I don't know the specifics, man. I don't know. Anyway, I was able to order it online legally. And what else? Yeah, details. Spreading the word of Archie in here, you know. Archie, you know. Q, you're somewhat a scholar of Archie. Can you fill me in on that? I mean, the lore of Archie will stun you. If you're staring the lore of Archie in the eyes, right in the eyes, man to man, it'll scare you. It'll fucking put fear of death into you. That's how scared you'll be. That's how deep that lore is. It's like staring into the abyss of lore. That lore is very deep. It's very deep. Am I wrong about that, Q? Can you fill them in about that, boss, for the discipleship? Lore is stunningly deep in there. So yeah, if anybody wants to just get with Q, no, not Q, Dragonblade. I'm sorry, Dragon. If anybody wants to get with Dragonblade, get with that man, sign up to the discipleship. I hope they don't actually do that. I'm sorry. Oh man. Just tell them, say, look, I'm here to become an acolyte of the disciples of Alright, brother. Damn, I just spilled Dr. Pepper on my pants. Well, anyway, I don't know, this stuff's... I don't know, that's not impressing me, man. I'll see you later, Dragonblade. Look good, bro. This stuff's not I don't know, man. Like, would I rather spend $30 on a 1 gram card of this? I'm not saying you can't get this for less than 30. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can get it for 20. I don't know. Depending on where you are, you might get a discount or whatever you can get. I don't know what you can get. But say you get this for 30. Which this does seem to be more expensive than the Delta 8. You can get a lot of good flavors for the Delta 8, I'm telling you. Delta extract, there's a lot of stunning flavors. You know, there's some better than others. I mean, I'm not saying they're all good. And I would say probably the strawberry and the blue drink are two that I kind of like. The rest of them are like, man, they're not big. But I still like it. I like how their carts are designed. I don't like how these carts are. The bottom of those other carts are metal, man. They're not gonna fucking flood. I mean, I've got in there with that knife. These you could break this. This card could be broken. It's so it would stand. These cards, if I see a card like this, I'll be very careful. I see where it's got a little thing and it's got like a little... It's hard to explain, but it's just, you can see it's more fragile on the part that connects to the base. So anyway, I'm not saying, it would be hard to break it. It would be hard, but I mean, knowing me, how clumsy I am, and the chance I have of breaking stuff, I'm very cautious. I haven't really been hitting this hard, man. It's just the flavor is so bad. God, it's bad. That's the only thing I can say about this. The taste is not good. I'll say funny though. But it don't make you cough, so that is a trade-off. Taste is probably the least, but it is pretty bad. Just thin, very thin. And you know, I can just like. It's just so thin. I don't know if I like this or not. I think I almost prefer this. I don't know. This stuff has a different vibe. I don't know if it's a placebo effect or if it's actually happening. I feel a little bit more on the edge. I feel a little bit more like, I don't know, I guess I am a little higher. I'm a little bit charged. My mind's a little bit more clouded. It seems like it is stronger, but that may be a placebo. It seems like it is, but how much stronger is it? I think it's minimal, man. Like, I don't feel like just, on top of the world, I feel great. You know, I don't feel just fucking euphoric to the moon. You know, I feel a little bit higher, but it's not, it's just like a little dip up. It's not like a huge dip up. I don't know. Maybe it's just a can of an order. I think it does affect your tolerance. That doesn't affect tolerance. It's definitely
Intoxicated, I'm a waste. Hoping I can drown the sorrows, but I love that bit it tastes.
It's hard to say. It's really hard to say, to be honest with you. It's possibly a placebo effect. Like, I wouldn't say that it's a great difference, but I haven't been vaping on this. Like, I feel like I'm kind of holding back on this.
Visions of you.
Because it's only a gram. It was like $30 for me. After ship, like after everything, it was like $40. I'm trying not to just suck it down like a Coca-Cola, right? I mean, I'm trying to go slow with it, but it's just in order to adequately compare this to Delta 8, I need to do something.
You know I said yes.
Do the comparison. Comparing that to, I would say, this line of whatever Delta H is. I don't think it matters. Delta H, Delta A, whatever flavor it is, what brand it is, I don't think that matters. As long as you make sure that it is Delta H. So I'm just comparing Delta 9.
Oh man, you need some headphones, bro.
Look, it's definitely an Aztec
You know I said yes.
to Delta 8. Fair. I don't know, this stuff definitely is not bad. say it's a little punchier, you know. That can easily
know what's
be
good, Jesse?
placebo, man. Easily be placebo. I'm not even going to question that. It's like, I can't say yay or nay, because that could be like, to me, it's not that much different. Which is a good thing, because Delta 8 is cheaper. For me, I'd rather have like beat cards.
Oh, man. You need some headphones, bro.
So,
You know what's good, Jesse?
these alternatives. A bout of the alternatives, so to speak. A battle of the lessers.
You know what's good, Jesse?
I think everybody would probably rather have, you know, if they have a card. Maybe some people would rather have Delta 8, but I feel like most people would rather have just a regular Delta 9 card from the dispensary. 94%, 95%, whatever percent. Got a little bit of terpenes, not much. I feel like most of these really have that. You know, let's be honest with ourselves. I can't get that. So, try this out. Zero. Guessing that's kind of, my understanding is that's code for acetate. I don't know. It's basically it's an acetate. It metabolizes. That's the big difference. It metabolizes. So, in the way it metabolizes. So, you know, I think it has to go through the liver and everything. So, I mean, it takes 20 minutes or something. Like, it's kind of almost halfway between an edible and maybe. My understanding of it is, it's probably more like it's just like getting it in 1 minute later, you're like, no, you know, I mean, this stuff takes some time to get that acetate. But I have read that even being said that, I have read that it actually something that's more potent than Delta 9. I doubt that, man. I don't see how that would be possible. But I don't know. I guess it is theoretically possible. I kind of doubt that, to be honest with you. I need to look that up, actually. I could be saying the wrong information on that. Let me fact check this. D9 versus D90 potency. Delta 90. Oh my god. Delta 90 can be as much as 3 times stronger than standard Delta 9 THC. So it is important to take it slow when determining the proper dose. It's important to remember that it can take longer. That's what I'm telling you about again on metabolism. It's important to remember that it can take longer to feel the full effects of D90 over the typical D9 extract. I'll say. With the full effects building over 60 minutes. 60. Okay. So that's the difference, man. It's more like, that's more akin to like drinking almost. Like, okay, you drink 2 or 3 beers, it's not going to hit you right away, but 60 minutes later, it's going to hit you solid. You're going to be slap in the middle of it. Same thing, right? Well, so apparently this stuff can be stronger, well. So apparently this stuff, from the article that I just read, Orlando Magazine, it said that this stuff was up to 3 times stronger than regular Delta 9 cards. Man, I don't know. I have my doubts, to be honest with you. 3 times stronger, I'm not feeling 3 times stronger. If this is 3 times stronger, then I don't know. Then Delta 8's not far behind, because I usually just vape Delta 8. And this don't seem much stronger than Delta 8 to me. But it did say the effects can take over to 60 minutes to build up, because it's an acetate. It has to metabolize in the liver, I guess. Or whatever. It takes longer to metabolize, so it takes up to 60 minutes. So if you take 2 or 3 puffs, you're not going to feel it right away. In other words, you got to wait an hour to feel the effects from those puffs, I guess. That's my best guess. I thought it was like 20 minutes. I've read 2 different things. One place I read 20, one place I read 60. It sounds to me kind of like it's a range, depending on your genetics or whatever. But I'd say 60 is probably the worst case scenario. Would be 60. I'd say 40 would be the average, probably. So when did I start vaping? God, I don't remember. Oh, let me look at when I got my... Let me see how long I've been streaming. Okay, there we go. 1 hour. Okay, well. Let's give it time then, boys. Let's give it time. Let's dig each other. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day. Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day. Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day. Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day. We're trying this out, man. Like I said, I've been vaping Delta 8 for just picked up, man.
I'm gonna cock my nine and mother.
It's a newer, I don't know. It's got an acetate on it, man. It's denowned and acetate. I've actually read Orlando Magazine, an article, Orlando Magazine article I just read. I'm gonna look up other articles to look and see. I'm gonna look into it. That said that it's like 3 times stronger. I think it's like 3 times stronger than Delta 9. That seems ridiculous. I don't see how that's possible. But it's at least probably similar. So even if it's not 3 times, even if that's the crazy end of the spectrum, even if it's not 3 times strong, it's probably at least just as strong. Maybe a little less strong, maybe a little more strong. I feel like it's at least in the realm of the same. So if you're in a state that you are living your options and you're using Delta 8, you may it's a little spendier. I feel like it's at least $10. If you're willing to pay an extra $10, if you're willing to spend an extra $20 to get something, after tax, I spent $42. And that's about as much as I would ever pay. That hurt. And it's only 1 gram. But if that's not bad for you, $42 for a gram of this, and you don't vape much, and you know it's gonna last you probably for like half a year anyway. You know me, this ain't gonna last that long for me because I'm just gonna puff until it's gone. So that's why I don't like spending it. That's why I'm almost ready to use Delta 8 because it's just so much cheaper. I do it to keep from drinking, smoking, and other stuff. But Delta 8 is so much harder on the lungs, man. I have not coughed yet. It's like the taste of this. The taste of this is fucking terrible. The taste of this is horrible. It's salty. It's got a salty, kind of a bitter taste on the tongue, on the back. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I say terrible. It's not like sewage. You know, I mean, it's just a salty, there's no real much taste. That actually might be good. Some people may enjoy it. I kind of like these two better as far as flavor. Two different companies. Yeah, this stuff to me is not that great. The flavor is basically nothing. It's basically like hot air. It's like vaping in hot air. The flavor is basically nothing. But it's got a little bit of a salty back taste or whatever, which some people might love that. Some people might say, damn, just about no taste, a little bit of a salty back end, you know. That sounds fucking great. I mean, that sounds, and honestly, with a drink, that's not that bad. You just drink a little bit after the salty back end. Terrible. It works. I will say that the experience with this though, vaping is better than Delta 8.
Just wish you knew.
It doesn't make me cough. It doesn't make me cough. The substance is thin enough for whatever reason. I guess D8, I don't know if it's something on a molecular level. I don't know. It's thicker. For whatever reason, Delta 8 is thicker. I don't know the science behind that. I need to look into it. That is an interesting read. I need to actually look into that. That is something that I can read about. But for whatever reason, I can tell you this: Delta 8 is thicker on the lungs, or at least it seems like it is. It may actually be just as thin. I just hear that the lungs are as thin. Anyway, this doesn't even tickle me, man. I don't even feel like, like when you're about to call, I don't even feel that with this, man. I just hit this all day. Like there's no feeling with this. It's like smoking a cigarette. It's nothing. It's smooth. So it almost makes me think that it's not working because I'm so used to like cough and maybe I just smoke. Maybe I just like maybe I'm just conditioned. But this stuff is not irritating my lungs at all. That's one boom. It's almost too thin. This stuff is so thin. I don't know. Say that. Keep coming back like Jason. I can make him scream like Craven. Maybe I'm a snap like Batman. Let it face with this all, don't face him. Blade to the neck, no shaving. Pandora's box, damnation. The police can't save him. They always trip when you chase them. They always trip when you trip when you trip. They always trip when you chase them. They always trip when you trip when you trip. They always trip when you chase them. They always trip when you trip when you trip when you trip. You always trip when you chase them. They always trip when you trip when you chase them. I don't know why I'm making this video, man. I was comparing these two carts together. The Delta 8 and the new 9 with the acetate. I don't know. Regular D9 carts. Those are the alternatives. I did read that the 9.0 is potentially stronger, though. I don't know. Orlando Magazine, man. It was a website. Probably not accredited. I don't know. I need to look into that. I would feel like it'd be less potent, though. I feel like D9 would be more potent, in my opinion. But I did read somewhere that would say it was 3 times stronger. I have my doubts, man. I have my doubts. Trust me. Let's see. Delta 9.0 can be as much as 3 times stronger than standard Delta 9 THC. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that or not. Dude, every website I read said it's 3 times stronger. It said, but it takes longer. It's like drinking alcohol, right? It don't hit you like right away, like a joint or something. Well, it takes like 60 minutes to metabolize. It has to go through your liver. It has to go through. It's like drinking, just like drinking alcohol. Like if you take 3 or 4 shots, how long is that going to take to hit you? That's roughly what you would do with this stuff. Same thing. I don't know. It's tickling me. I mean, it's not impressing me that much. Taste is miserably bad.
Oh, by the way, have you
Miserably bad taste. But I haven't coughed yet. Delta 9, these cards, I cough every time with these cards. Non-stop. I always, every hit I push with regular Delta 8 is thicker. cough more thicker on the lungs. I think it is. I don't know. That's my theory, man. But it says for most people. I don't know, dude. I wouldn't say 3 times stronger. That's a fucking harsh stretch. I wouldn't say 3 times. But yeah, if you can get it, man, try it. It's legal in every state, man. If you can't get marijuana in your state legally, but like I said, I mean, unless your state has specifically banned it or whatever, like I think there's states that have banned Delta 8. I don't know. But if you can't get marijuana, like there's a lot of states you can't get it, but then you can get Delta 8, and you can also get Delta 9.0. So there are people that can't get. I mean, they can get it. I mean, you can get it illegally. I mean, I'm just saying the legal way, right? I'm telling you the legality of the situation is you can't get actual Delta 9 carts. You know, a 95% Delta 9 cart straight out of the dispensary, Cali dispensary, right handed to you right there. You can't really get that in some places. Same for Florida. Same, Florida, you can get it in Florida. I mean, there's places you can, places you can't. So I was trying the alternatives for people who can't get, as myself. And I was comparing the Delta 8 versus the 9.0, man. All Delta 8, I guess, is basically the same. I prefer the extracts. DeltaExtracts.com. With an X. Extracts.com. Just saying, man, that's the only ones I really use. But anyway, the 3, they didn't have any of the 9.0s. It was only 3 Chi. So that kind of made me skeptical, man. But 3 Chi was also the first ones to come out with Delta 8 cards. How? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know if it's true or not. But anyway, that's what I read. So I guess they kind of are pioneers with that. I don't know, man. I prefer extracts. I think their carts are better quality. And the prices are better. 3 Chi is overpriced in my opinion. I could be wrong. But in my opinion, I prefer the carts. I prefer these carts better. The carts are just more sturdy. Like the part that connects, that screws down in here and connects, is just solid metal. It's sturdy. Like I don't know. Maybe the 3 Chi carts clog less. Maybe I don't know. I could be wrong. I'll try it out and see. But once I vape to this card, I'll make my final verdict. Because I'm not going to make a verdict until I go through this whole card. I can't make a verdict with that right. And according to that, let's try it again. A little steam coming off of it. I got more of a thicker, like it came out, I think I sucked in probably 80-90% back of it. I mean, I didn't do a flawless job of that, right? Like I'm not like a master smokesmith, right? I'm not like blowing smoke rings and I'm not a master. I'm just a common man. So I lost a little bit of it, a little of the vapor, but I feel like I got a good puff, got a good inhale, got a good exhale. It's not thick. You could even see I tried to puff it. Here's one. I could just hold it all in and not puff it out, right? But I'm trying to get y'all to see the thickness of the cloud. or whatever you would think it is. I wouldn't call it a cloud. Maybe it is a cloud. I don't know. But the thickness of the vapor, or the vapor, yeah, thickness of the vapor. Right? So you can see the thickness of the vapor. It's not as thick as Delta 8. Delta 8 is, it's sticky thick. Sticky thick. This stuff's not. It's thin. Very easy on the lungs, man. At least short term. I don't know. I have just started using this. Long term, it may be worse. Caution. Caution be taken. This may be a lot worse long term. I don't know. As far as in the moment, I have yet to cough, man. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, that ain't going to happen with Delta 8. You're going to cough, man. I smoked for years. Nope. Delta 8 still makes me cough, man. I stopped smoking cigarettes. And I started vaping. Well, I was vaping nicotine, right? Here's my story, man. Here's my story. I started vaping nicotine. For a little bit. And it didn't really do anything for me, man. Then I started smoking cigarettes again, paying $7-something a pack for Marlboro Red. Shorts or whatever, man. And I felt like terrible. And the addictive personality that I was like, well, I'll just trade this for something else. But I didn't really know what to trade it for, so I just didn't trade it for anything, right? So, I mean, I had been dipping anyway, so I guess I just on and off did it. Well, anyway, I had heard from someone I know about, I mean, it's common knowledge, right? I mean, you see it in the news, whatever. I mean, someone I know, I mean, you can look it up for yourself. It's common knowledge about the Delta 8 products. I said, well, vaping nicotine didn't really work for me. I still felt the need to smoke cigarettes. So I said, let me try this, man. I said, I'm probably not going to try it for long term because I don't want to be mess up with tests and I don't want to do anything that's illegal. And this is kind of shady, in my opinion, to me. I mean, my opinion. I think it should be legal, but in the state that I live, this stuff's very shady, man. I'm telling you. I'm not going to really tell you the state that I live. You could probably find it out. People could probably figure it out. It's whatever, man. But anyway, bottom line is, the state that I live, marijuana is illegal. This stuff is legal. But it gets you high the same. I'm not going to say it's the same, man. I can't say it's the same. All of them are different in their own ways. But I'm just telling you, it does get you high. In my state, I don't agree with this. But in my state, that's shady for the lawmakers here. This could be banned in a second where I live. In a split microcosm, it could be annihilated right then and there, dude. They banned kratom in my state. Kratom is not even close to as potent as it. They banned Phenibut in my state. You've heard of Phenibut? They banned that in my state. So, buyer beware. If you're in certain states, which if you're watching this, you probably are, just look up your laws, man. Here's the bottom line. If you go to 3chi.com, I'm not affiliated with them. I'm just telling you where I bought this. I don't get anything from these people, man. 3chi.com, just CHI. They'll let you know if they can ship it to you. If you put in an order and you're at a state where they can't send it to you, you'll know it will not go through, man. So that's the best way to know if you can get it. And I'll be honest with you, I think this is legal in all 50. I'm pretty sure, man. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's legal in all 50. I don't know. I could be misspeaking. It seems a little bit too good to be true to me, though. I don't know, man. times as potent. I don't know if I believe that or not. 3 times. I don't know. Everywhere I read, I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna do the research, man. But everywhere I read, it says it's 3 times as potent. That I don't believe. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that if I had to bet my life on it, that'd be shady business. I don't know what I would do. It'd be a 50-50 because that is hard to believe, man. I guess I'd probably, if I had to bet my life, I guess I'd go in favor of what the articles are saying because everywhere I read, it says 3 times more. But it just doesn't seem that much more stronger than Delta 8 to me, for me. But I vape all the time, man. I'm always vaping. There's never a second I'm not vaping. Well, I mean, that's a stretch. Okay, there are seconds, but I usually keep a vape with me, so. I just, maybe my tolerance is just so high that it don't matter, man. I don't know. To me, it's just not that much different from, again, comparing. These are my 2 main comparisons. If I'm buying a Delta 8, I would get this. This is what I would buy. So sorry, guys. We're going prehistoric, guys. But you know, Archie, he's a great guy. I don't know what to say, man. I've been playing a lot of EverQuest lately. Stunning game. I'll tell you this, boys. Do you want to play a game for free and have a PC? And your PC may not be the best. You may have built it 7 years ago. I built mine longer ago. I think mine I built probably, 7, 8 years ago is probably minimal. It may have been 10 years ago. I'm running a 1060, boys. GTX, okay? I'm not running a stunner. I'm running an okay car, but I'm not running a good car, okay? My car's not that good. I don't know. Anyway, so if you need a game to play, 2 games to play, I'm going to go ahead and tell you 2 games to play. And you're into the fantasy genre, and you don't want to pay money. You don't want to pay money. Why would you want to pay money? You don't want to pay money. I'm not paying any money. There's 2 to try, man. EverQuest, $19.99. Is it EverQuest? Yes. Is it old? Yes. Is it classic EverQuest from 1999? Is it that old? Yes. It's old as shit. But I promise you this, EverQuest is EverCrack. You will get addicted if you play long enough. And if you enjoy permadeath, hold on. If you kind of like hardcore gaming, like, oh, you know, death doesn't mean anything. Why doesn't death mean anything? This is for you. Death in this game means a lot. Death in this game is fucking stunning. You're dead. You're naked. Back at your spawn point. Now you gotta go get your goddamn corpse. Where'd you die at? Did you die at a raid in the middle of the fucking hardest boss in the goddamn whole world? At level 100, you're on level 30. You happen to be running by there. There was a guy that was doing the goddamn raid. He actually ran through you. He was just stopping by. You went in the wrong zone. He aggroed you. You died from that guy. Now you're dead. How you gonna get your loot? You can't get back in there. Then you lose more experience because every time you die, you lose 10% experience. You gotta be careful what you do in EverQuest, boys. Because if you die somewhere, you're gonna have to go back there. You're asking to fall back there again, son. Unless you got a clear. probably only gonna spend maybe 60. And you'll be good for God. And if you play casual, basically, you need to have some stats tags. If you want to play the game long term, you need your currency stats tags. Get them on sale. Find a sale for them. I'm not saying what the sale price is. But I feel like for $60, probably all of them. You just need your currency stats and stats tags. Your maps, you need your map tag. You just gotta buy all your tags. List of tags. I can only get it for $20. I haven't been on there in a while. I haven't bought tags in a long. You might get all that for like $10. I don't know. I haven't been on there. But I'm telling you, I've estimated $60. Long story short, it's worth it because, man, you should try it out. Path of Exile is a good game. Stunning game. Well, I guess I'm gonna. Okay, let's try it. Oh, that stuff tastes so good. Whoa. Whew. Let me tell you something. Worry, remember this, Christians. Worry is a sin. That's perfect. Worry is a sin, son. It's the God. That's almost worse than murder. That's a fact. Look it up. No, I'm just kidding. Probably not worse than murder, but I don't know. I think it is, man. I'm not saying Christianity is like the all-consuming all. I'm just saying I read that. I read about religion sometimes, and I'm very interested in the things of that nature. So it stunned me to read that. That's an interesting fact. Worry is a sin. No sin, brother. I say, worry is a sin. Be without sin, my friend. Sheesh. I don't know. I thought it was funny, didn't I? I'm not saying be Christian or not be Christian. I'm an advocate for choice, individual choice. Why would you not be? If you're not an advocate for individual choice, then you're an idiot. To be honest with you. But anyway, that's all I can say. Stunning. Hold on, boys, hold on. Wait. I messed this up, boys. I'm on YouTube with a backdrop, man. I'm just... What was I doing? Hey guys, I appreciate y'all coming to this train. If y'all want to, if y'all do feel the need to, if anybody's in here need to chat away. I think the only person that's chatted here in a while is Q. Man was in here earlier moderating this bitch. Man's a moderating machine. He's great in moderation. He's a moderating god. I have auto mod pretty hard. I have auto mod. 99.9% of the time, I allow things. I just have it set strict. I don't know why. There's a period of time I got a lot of trolls, so I set it really strict, and I just never went in and changed it. I just rather leave it strict. I don't know. I guess I just got used to it, man. I got used to the detail of the detail. I don't know why. I guess it's like smoking a cig. You just get used to it. You get used to the rhythm of it. You enjoy it. I don't know. It's weird. It's strange. But 99.9% of the time, man, if something gets blocked and an auto mod pops up and says, "Do you want to allow it?" I allow it, man. I use I would already be coughing my ass off. I would be coughing. Delta 8 is so, Delta 8 is so good. I love Delta 8. It's so thick, man. If you love coffee, can't buy that, I pray for you, brother. That's all I can say. I pray every day for you. But they were only like $8 a pop. To me, $8 for a 1 gram cartridge versus $7 and something for a 20 cigarettes Marlboro Red. Look at this. I recently started smoking again, man. Those were like $8. I don't know if I was mischarged. I may have been mischarged, but it was cash. Anyway, I didn't make a fuss about it, but it was like $8. I was like, what? I'll just get a Delta 8 cart for the same money. I like cigarettes. I bought a pack of cigarettes. I don't smoke as much. Do I smoke too much? Yeah, I smoke maybe once a day now. I used to not even smoke. I started back. I don't know. I like Marlboro Reds, man. But they're so spent. I should have just got Marlboro Reds, though, because the LMNs were like $8. They were probably more expensive than Marlboro Reds. I should have just got the Marlboro Reds, dude. I fucked up on that. Anyway, that's fine. That's in the past. Don't worry about the past. Worry is a sin. But all I can tell you is, I want to smoke a cigarette now. God damn it. Live in the moment, man. The moment creates the future. What that means is you do need to apply yourself. So I did go to school. I did get a business degree. However, I am unemployed. I am okay, but I wouldn't call myself like goddamn concrete stable. But I do actually have a house and stuff. I wouldn't call myself like rock solid foundation stable, but I would call myself, floating. Coming down. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. That's what I call myself, but it's my fault, really. I mean, I do have a business degree. I could get a job, and I've applied to a few places. I haven't got any callbacks, but I haven't put into like hundreds of jobs. And I guess I'm probably going to have to do that, though. Just put into everything because I can't prolong any longer, man. I've been able to, though. I mean, it's been like a long vacation, but it's been like way too long. I think my anxiety's went up a lot more. It's actually been terrible for me, to be honest. The longer it goes, the worse it is, man. It's like ripping a band. It's like ripping. Let's just get it over with. That's the best policy. But you could also view it as, do you want to enjoy life or do you not? Like, want to work like 8 hours a day at a grocery store? Do you want to spend those 8 hours at home dicking off watching dinosaurs on fucking YouTube? I mean, and being a philosopher, I don't know. Like, what would you? I don't know. I don't do much in my free time, man. Honestly, like, I just get bored. I'm really almost to the point I want to work anyway. I just have anxiety starting new jobs. So I worked at Walmart for 8 years, man, as a manager. I saved it. I wouldn't call it significant, but either way, I'm okay because I have family here. But if I didn't, I'd probably be in. I don't know. I'd probably be a lot more nervous than I am, to be honest with you. If I didn't have family here, I'd be a lot more nervous. But the bottom line is, I do have family here, so that makes me feel better. And I just try not to worry, man. I don't know. But yeah, I need to look at some more jobs. I need to apply to some. I've applied to a few places, not very many. Admittedly, probably only very minimal 3 to 4 jobs. Maybe. I mean, I've been sparingly. I haven't been just go blanket applying to everything. I have done that before. I haven't before just applied to everything I could think of and just whatever called me first I went with. But I didn't really want to do that maybe because I wanted to wait for a little bit maybe. But I'm thinking I'm gonna have to just unload because I hadn't really heard any calls back from who I've applied to so far. So. maybe I'm just so mentally ill that I mean, you just have to smack me hard and I even still feel like I'm not smacked just because I'm just coexisting. What would I say is strong? But I might the price is high, man. You can get a 2-gram cart, Delta 8.